Hey again, Stephen Scott, Rugby Show. All the best on behalf of the All Blacks.
Just a shout out to the Stephen Scott Rugby Show. Awesome. Cheers, brother.
G'day guys, just a shout out to the Stephen Scott Rugby Show. Awesome.
Cheers.
Hi, my name's Phil from Sydney. I'm the captain of the Black Ferns.
Stephen Scott Rugby Show. How's it going, mate?
Just a wee shout out to the Stephen Scott Rugby Show. You guys are awesome. Cheers.
Hey guys, Artie here. Shout out to Stephen Scott Rugby Show.
Hi, I'm Andrew Mertens, just working on building my CV and possibly get a gig on the Stephen Scott Rugby Show.
Kia ora everybody, my name's Steve.
I'm Scott.
And this is Stephen Scott Rugby Show. And in this video we're going to be talking quickly about the naming of the All Blacks team for the game against the Pumas this coming Saturday in Nelson, beautiful Nelson. I believe Trafalgar Park, which is receiving its very first test match. So that's good news for the people of Nelson, Scott.
Yeah, definitely. First game for the All Blacks in Nelson. You might be wondering, hey, well, what's this guy doing wearing a Argentina Pumas jersey? Just to let you know, that's my number 2 team in world rugby, the Pumas. Viva los Pumas. Also,
hola.
Also, I thought I'd give a bit of a shout out to my boys, the Waikato Mulus. They got up last night against the Wellington Lions.
Yeah.
So, that's a big thing for us in the mighty Waikato. First game, I think, in 2 years that we've actually won. Something we haven't been winning much at all lately. So, yep, we're here to talk about the All Blacks game in Nelson.
Awesome. So let's kick off with the the back three. Let's go the back three. They've gone with Ben Smith, Nehi Milner Skudder, and Waisaki Naholo.
Yeah, good. But all three of them. Nehi had a bit of a run with Manawatu the last 2 weeks. Look, I've seen a few of the highlights. He's been doing his job well. He deserves to be back in the squad.
Awesome. Is Rico still a bit crook? Is he?
He must be getting rested. Rico must be getting rested this week, and also Geordie Barrett. No, he's nowhere to be seen in the squad.
Yeah.
So they're giving a few fresh players a run for this game this week.
It's good to see Waisaki start for his 3rd game in a row.
Yeah.
That's really good.
It is, definitely. He's had a good season so far, and he's performed well. That last game against the Wallabies, wow, he was awesome. Actually, the 2 games against the Wallabies, Waisaki really stood up.
Awesome. Let's look at the centre pairing, Scotty, of Nani Laumape and Jack Goodhue.
Yeah, definitely. Jack Goodhue, whew. He's had a standout year this year, and just going on his last game against the Wallabies, his last 2 games against the Wallabies, very awesome, very good. He's going to be a future All Black. He's an All Black now, but he's going to go on and I think be one of our great All Blacks, if anything.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right there. I was a bit surprised by Nani. I thought SBW might come in on this. I don't know if there's still he's maybe lingering with that injury, but I thought he was going to come. I'm happy for Nani though, because if you remember, he wasn't originally part of the squad. They wanted him to go back and play some NPC, get his confidence back and learn a few more skills. But 2nd start in a row for Nani Laumape.
Good on it. And it's a good team to bring him on to play against Argentina. Not saying that Argentina are a bad team. Just their front row, their forward pack are really strong, but it's good to unleash Nani against the Pumas.
The Pumas.
With Sonny Bill, according to Steve Hansen, Sonny Bill's back training with the boys, and hopefully he's going to be back for the next game.
Okay.
The next All Black game.
All right, bringing Sonny Bill back in, that's scary for a lot of teams.
Yes.
But let's talk about Richie Mo'unga. He's got his start, Scotty.
Yeah, good. He deserves a start. In the press, everyone's talking about, hey, Richie Mo'unga is the man. He's better than Bodie Barrett. That's a big call, though. You can't say that Richie Mo'unga is better than Bodie Barrett. He offers something different that we're going to see it. We're going to see this coming Saturday, what Richie Mo'unga has to offer us and how well he's going to go with TJ. You know, there's a Crusader and a Hurricanes combination there. So let's just see what they bring to the table.
Look, I'm excited for the young Richie Mo'unga. I wish him the best. Yep, TJ, obviously they're giving him a start. Give Aaron a bit of a break.
Yep.
I like that. He's going to be loaded up in the next 3 or 4 weeks, so it's good to have TJ start. Let's look at the back three, the 6, 7, and 8 here, Scotty.
Yep.
6 is Shannon Frizzell. 7 is Artie Xavier, who gets his start. Both of those two players are getting a start for a long, long time. Shannon's first start and captained by the great Kieran Reid.
Yeah, definitely. Shannon Frizzell, he's going to be playing on his home ground. He plays there for the Tasman Marcos. He's also a Highlander, but that's he's going to get a start there. Artie Xavier, he played well the last 2 games that he's been called on to come into the. He had his injuries through the last half of this year. Good to see Artie there. And Kieran Reid, yeah, it's good. Kieran's getting some more runs on the board. It's good to see.
A very exciting back row there. Our locks, Brodie Retallick, obviously he's been out for a lot of the season, so he's getting some valuable game time. But the person who they think really is that third lock, Scott Barrett, gets a start again.
Definitely. Scott Barrett. Yeah, pretty hard for Brodie not to be partnering with his Crusader friend Sam Whitelock, but Scott Barrett, he just brings something different again to the All Black mix.
Great locking row. And our front row is Carl Tuanuku Afe, Cody Taylor, and Owen Franks.
Yeah, good old Big Carl. Good to see Big Carl. He's still, plugging away there. Cody Taylor deserves his run. Right now, he is our form hooker running around in New Zealand with Dane Coles. See Dane Coles is back training. Apparently he's back at 100%, so hopefully we're going to see him in the next couple of games. And Owen Franks, yeah, very solid front row.
Well, it's a great team, Scotty, and you would think that they get the job done. What's your prediction for this match?
Yeah, it's not. I think it's a matter of how much. I can't see Argentina beating it. Even though the Jaguares have had a really awesome season this year in Super Rugby, they've put a few wins on the board. The All Blacks, that squad is pretty strong. They've had 2 weeks off. They're trained well. The All Blacks are really going to rip it, and I think at least 21. They'll win by 21
Wow, that's
points.
a sizable margin.
Yeah.
Let's quickly just go over the reserves,
Yes.
Scotty. Nathan Harris, Tim Perry, and Ufa Tungafasi.
Yeah, no, good. Good to see Tim Perry again get another shot. The game 1, he was in there against the Wallabies, and he's back again on the bench. 2 good props, Ufa. Big Tim and Nathan Harris. It's good. Nathan Harris is getting a couple of starts.
Couple of the White Book Lock boys, Sam and Luke, are both on the bench. Scotty?
That's a pretty deadly bench there. There's Sam Whitelock and Luke Whitelock, a loose forward and a lock. Both brothers, yeah, very, very solid.
Now, like 21, Te Toiroa Te Urarangi. Good Māori name there, Scotty.
Yes.
Now, he doesn't even start for the Chiefs, so what are they thinking with T?
Apparently his name is Triple T. Te Toiroa Tahuri Orangi. This is his starting game, and he's going to be coming off the bench. Obviously Steve Hansen sees something in him that he likes. That's good for New Zealand rugby. All the best to the old bro this Saturday.
So I can kind of see him coming on around about the 50th, the 60th minute of the match, Scotty.
Yep.
And doing some damage, along with his mate in the Chiefs, Damien McKenzie.
Damien McKenzie. Yeah, it's good it's nice to see that Damien's getting mixed up. He's starting some games, he's coming off the bench. Damien McKenzie, he's someone you want. As we've seen those last 2 Wallaby games, you bring him on with 15, 20 minutes to go. It's game over, you got a few tired legs in the opposition. Damien McKenzie is going to run wild on you.
He's lethal. And of course, last but not least, Anton Leonard-Brown, who they always go to on the bench.
Yep, very trusty Anton Leonard-Brown. His hands have let him down, but these last few All Black games, he's been awesome. Hands have been really good.
Awesome, Scotty. So that's the team, everybody. Well, good luck to the All Blacks and the Pumas. Now, if you want to win the 2018 All Black jumper, we got it here. And the information on how to win it is up here. So click on that right now. It'll go through to another video to show you how to win it. But that is a 2018 All Black jumper signed by the whole squad. It's not 3 or 4 signatures.
That's right.
It's the whole squad. Everybody that we could get. It's a valuable. So if you want to win it, it's up here. You can learn how to win it there.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thanks everybody and have a great night. Cheers.